My opinion is that debris flows are perhaps the worst type of mass wasting. They are unpredictable and can occur as a secondary result of extreme amounts of snow, rain, or even wildfires. They are rapid flowing and can be extremely dense because they often include soil, rocks, and all types of organic matter. Rosa Rodriguez-Saez here, offering my opinion on the worst type of mass wasting. According to an article written by Active Times chronicling the most devastating natural disasters in each state, the most devastating natural disaster in the state of Arizona were the floods of the 1970s. It was called the deadliest storm in Arizona, having recorded 23 fatalities and $5.8 million worth of damage caused by flooding. These debris flows are so destructive that they can take out a whole city like they did in Vargas, Venezuela in 1999. From December 14th through 16th, in 3 days, a year's worth of rain fell on the mountains north of Caracas, causing one of the worst debris flows ever recorded. Nearly 9,000 dwellings were demolished. It left roads, telephone and power lines, and water and sewage systems all but unusable, with the cost totaling $1.79 billion. An estimated 30,000 people died, but only 1,000 bodies were ever recovered. So many of them were likely laid to rest at the sea. Following are things you could do to protect yourself, your family, and your property from the effects of a debris flow. Begin by preparing an emergency kit for yourself and your family. Avoid building your home close to a mountain's edge, on steep slopes, or near drainage areas. Be aware of the history of the area in which you live, because history repeats itself. Consult professionals about your home. Get a ground assessment. Get advice about preventative measures. Get insurance if your home is at risk. Build retaining walls. Plant ground cover. And in more extreme cases, you may need to consider channels or deflection walls. During a landslide, stay alert. Listen for warnings of heavy rainfall. Listen for unusual noises that could warn you of impending danger. Move away from the landslide or debris flow as quickly as possible. Avoid low-lying areas. Look for a change in the quality of water. If all else fails, use the armadillo strategy. Curl up into a ball and protect your head. After a landslide, you should get shelter if you can't go home. Stay clear of the area until you're told it's safe to return. Listen to local news sources for the latest emergency information. Watch and listen for additional flooding information. Check for survivors, but don't endanger yourself. Direct first responders. Report potential hazards, such as downed power lines or damaged roadways. Survey your surroundings for damage. Replant vegetation. Seek advice from professionals to prevent or reduce future risk.